Shemai! I'm wearing my dad's rugby shirt today because it was the school Eisteddfod and I was helping out with the judging. If you don't know what Eisteddfod is, it's a tradition in Wales of the celebration of mainly things like singing and playing music and poetry, especially the poetry. And in school we do it so year 7 and year 8 compete in their own little competitions and then they have an overall winner. Now in the Eisteddfod there are 2 main competitions, and this in our school, instead of between a year 7 and a year 8 pupil, only year 9s can enter because, you know, you've got to be a bit more mature to enter this competition. And those 2 competitions are to win the crown and to win the chair. Now in Welsh that is a goron ac a cadair. And basically these 2 competitions are to find the poet, or rather poets. So in our school the coron is for the Welsh poet, so the bardd Cymraeg, and the cadair is for the English poet, so the bardd Saesneg. Lots of Welsh in this video. Now, as much as I love talking about my heritage, I am going to tell you all about my recent trip to Manchester.
Day in Manchester, best day of our lives.
Of February, I went to Manchester for the day with my friend Gabe, and we travelled up to Manchester by train because I had an interview for the Uni of Manchester. Now, as I've said before, next year I am going to study English language and French at uni, and so after applying I got an interview with Manchester and went on the 22nd. We spent the train ride up playing card games, making up 3-word stories, which is a really fun way to pass time if you're a complete weirdo like we both are, because you never know what's going to come next in the 3-word story. When we got there we explored around the city a bit, got a bit lost, and then eventually found the uni. And the actual day itself, I found that all the talks that they gave were talks that we'd all had in the open day that we went on, so it was kind of a bit pointless. So then after my interview, which went well, thanks for asking, we then went and explored the city instead of going to a lecture that I'd already been to. During that time then we got food, we explored a bit, we window shopped, and of course we visited a library. Although, to be fair, we didn't realise it was a library when we walked in, we just thought it was this big pretty building. With about 2 hours left, we then decided to pop into some sort of cafe. We were looking for an independent kind of coffee shop to try out something new, but we ended up at a Debenhams. So there we had tea and cake. I think I had a carrot cake, or carrot and coffee cake or something, and it was really good. Really nice, my favourite kind of cake. And then after that, Gabe turned to me and said, let's just find a furniture store and go and sit on all the settees. And then we walked out of the cafe and I was like, Gabe, we're in Debenhams, on the same floor as all the furniture. So we then tried out loads of different settees, and then we found the bed section. Now, we were so tired by this point that literally anywhere would have been comfortable. If we had lied down on the floor, we would have just passed out and never got back up again. But we found the Sleep Easy 2000. Now, it's not actually called the Sleep Easy 2000, but that's what we named it because we felt it was a deserved title of the bed. After ages of lying down there, we did not want to get back up, but we did have to go and find our way back to the train station, unfortunately. Funnily enough though, we had managed somehow to loop entirely back round to where we had originally been. So the train station was only like 5 minutes away. We must just have some sort of radar that connects us to any Debenhams. We were meant to find the Sleep Easy 2000. It was destiny. On the train ride back then, we both actually read a lot because we were so tired. But we also did a bit of dancing. We both stuck our headphones in and found songs that we both had on our phones because we didn't have headphone splitters, and we made sure that we pressed play at the same time, and so we were dancing along to the same songs. So here's a clip of us dancing along to La La La. In the spirit of Eisteddfod and singing on a train, the word for the day is music. In Welsh, you can either say musique or cerddoriaeth, and in French it is la musique. Thank you very much for watching this vlog of Manchester, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you when I see you. Hiya!